Everybody wants to know, how do you make friends in a brand new city where you know absolutely no one and you're basically alone? If you are an introvert, a antisocial person, if you don't really know how to make friends, this is definitely the video for you. But you also have to be open-minded when it comes to this video, because this might be something that you've definitely heard before, and it might be something that you know in the back of your head but you don't want to follow suit. I'm gonna just tell you right now that it is something that you have to jump out of your comfort zone to do. If you are not willing to jump out of your comfort zone, you will forever not find any friends, because you're not willing to do what it takes to actually get the kind of friends that you want. You're in a new city, you're creating a whole new life that you want and that you desire to have in this new city. So why are you not painting your own picture? This is all your story. You are the writer of your own story. So this is the time for you to create that narrative and actually go and get out of your comfort zone and do the things that you holding yourself back from doing. So this is for not just my Dallas people, but this is for anybody who has moved from one state to another, or is thinking about moving to one state to another, and is really wanting to know how to even make friends as a grown adult. Because we know we're not 10 anymore. We can't meet each other at school and tag you're it, you're my friend. It doesn't work like that when you become an adult. So these tips, I hope, are very beneficial to you, and I hope that you actually do follow the steps that I give you and you prosper in making the friends that you always desired and that you deserve. So my very first tip is to not be afraid to go places alone, and that means going to sit at a bar by yourself. There is absolutely nothing wrong with going to a bar alone. You can find yourself practicing your social skills that way, especially if you are an introvert, if you are not good with talking with people, such as myself. I have social anxiety, okay, through the roof, okay? So anytime I'm in a social climate, it gives me anxiety like no other. But what I have learned is that you're never going to perfect being a social person until you put yourself in social settings. So you have to get out, you have to get into the social settings and actually be able to communicate with people. You got to give yourself tasks, you got to give yourself duties to do when you go. Like, okay, I'm gonna go, I'm gonna get one drink, and I'm gonna talk to 2 people, and it could be something as small as, oh, what are you drinking, like something like that. That is what I do, and I still do that to this day, because I feel like it just builds up my social skill, and I'm able to easier be able to communicate with people further down the line. But it's all about practice. Practice makes perfect. People are social because they have had the practice to do so. You are unsocial because you have a lack thereof. So if you just put yourself out there and go to a bar alone, go to a museum, go to the things that you like to do, then you'll start attracting the people that you want in your life. My next tip would be meeting people at work. Like, of course, I know plenty of people who get jobs and then they meet people, and the next thing you know, the people that they know you, and now you have a plethora of friends. There is nothing wrong with meeting friends at work, and when you move from one state to another, it is really important to build bonds with people that you work with, because you have to be there every day. So you might as well talk and communicate and form relationships with these people. It doesn't have to be like we besties or anything like that, but you want to make sure that you're setting yourself up to open the door for new relationships in your life, especially in a city. You have no idea where you know anybody. It is so dangerous in any city. Like, the sex trafficking going on, all of the things that are going on. Girls are not safe as they used to be or as they once were. So you have to be very cautious of your surroundings and the people that you talk to, but also be open-minded that you can form relationships with people, not just at a bar, but at work as well. My next tip would be to go to networking events. You can find plenty of networking events in your city. I have found plenty in Dallas, like plenty. My favorite networking events are through like women empowerment, where they do panels, and I like to go to influencer type of event parties. I like to go to launches, product launches of a company. I like to do stuff like that, and you can definitely meet like-minded individuals in those spots. So networking in the field that you personally like, if you are an engineer, go to somewhere where engineers would go to network. You know what I mean? You can find that through a simple Google search, so it's not hard to find. It's just a matter of the willpower that you have to look for it and the actual willpower for you to actually do it. Sometimes it's going to cost you a little money to go to these networking events, but it'll be well worth it because you're getting the practice, you're getting the know, you're getting the into that city. You're knowing, okay, who's who, what is what, and you can find out a lot more about the city that you had no idea through other people that you can connect with through these networking events. So you want to definitely try to go to a networking event, and if you've never ever been to a networking event, I challenge you to at least go to one networking event and see how that networking event goes for you. Next tip is to use social media. Like, social media is that, to be social. You go on there and you look for people, and don't be afraid to slide in nobody's DM. Like, the worst they could do is not respond, you know what I mean? But if you go in there with the hopes of finding friends, you can definitely find friends on Instagram. Like, it is a social media platform that is what it's there for. It's to be social. You want to go out there and you want to, you know, put yourself out there, find some girls that you like. Oh, I like her style, I like the way she dresses, she looks like she does the type of things that I like to do. Let me hit her up. I see that she's in my city, so let me hit her up, blah blah blah. You can do that. There's nothing wrong with that. Just taking that leap of just sliding into the DM. Don't be afraid. Just go ahead and do it. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Well, that is it for this video. I know that this could be really triggering to those who don't want to really take the action but know what the steps it is to do. So here's your sign to go ahead and just take that leap and just do whatever it takes for you to create the life you want. You're the narrator. You are the person who's writing your story. So get out there and write. If you guys want to know some networking events that I like to go through, I have them in my ebook. It is down below in the comment section and in the description box, so you can go ahead and check that video out, or check out my ebook. It will give you a short list of the places and the people that I've used to connect in Dallas per se. So if you are new to Dallas or you are looking to be moving to Dallas, make sure you just check my ebook out. It is a step-by-step guide to help you prosper in a brand new city. So if that is something that you're interested in, just check it out. Remember to visualize yourself at your highest and show up as her every time. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.